All new at 6, a Fox 35 investigation. A woman pulled over by an undercover cop. She had no idea it was a law enforcement officer because he was disguised as a rideshare driver.
They did say that deputy does put the sticker on his windshield, but they say he uses it on his windshield to help solve crimes. But as you mentioned, the woman I spoke to says that sticker.
So fraud. That's what it sounds like to me.
On his windshield raises a lot of concerns for her.
Sherry McGuire doesn't deny she was speeding down State Road 528.
Yes, I was speeding. I admit it.
And she understands she got a ticket for breaking the law.
He gave me a ticket for going 64 in a 55.
But she was confused about the vehicle the Orange County deputy used to pull her over.
It was a Chrysler, I think like a black or dark gray Chrysler minivan, and it had a Lyft logo right in the center of the windshield. So it's like, okay, this is weird.
McGuire snapped this picture and shared it with Fox 35, flashing patrol lights in the car's grill. And if you look closely, a Lyft sticker on the...
There are so many things wrong with this picture. The fact that a cop is in a minivan pulling people over with the Lyft sticker. I already think that undercovers are shiesty. But then to go ahead and adorn yourself with markings that deceive, bruh. How about you come across your arrests honorably? How about that? Yes, people should be doing the right thing all the time. Yes, she shouldn't speed if she knows or doesn't know a cop is around. But also at the same time, this is an underhanded method by the police. There's no two ways about it.
Front windshield.
I was just completely shocked. I told them, I'm like, that's lying. That's deceitful. And it's not safe for the general public.
Fox 35 sent a picture to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. They confirmed it's real.
Bruh, this could be anybody doing this. Anybody can purchase a red light and a blue light from Amazon. Anybody. I've seen people have full decked out uniforms and rooms filled with army surplus stuff, Amazon stuff that looks like the police. Bruh, this is very incredibly dangerous. Anybody could pose as a police now and talk about they pulling you over undercover. How is somebody supposed to verify this? How are we supposed to verify this when we get stopped by a freaking minivan with a Lyft sign in it and play lights in the front? What? You're going to have to call a real squad car for me to believe you. Now when people resist because they don't believe you, now the police have the grounds to forcefully detain somebody. This is not cool. This is not safe. And this is going to get a lot of cops hurt and a lot of people caught up. I don't like it at all.
We were told a deputy from its fugitive task force was working traffic details Sunday morning and stopped McGuire for speeding. They said, quote, he placed the Lyft sign in the vehicle for more of an incognito appearance in his fugitive role. But to be clear, he is not a Lyft driver. Criminal defense attorneys.
That's insane. That's insane. If I were to put on a police uniform and go out and start stopping people and giving them tickets and such, I would get arrested for that. But it can happen in reverse. The law can impersonate somebody else and still hold up the law. I don't like it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It just seems like they're doing crazier and crazier things to hit their quotas and numbers by the end of the month, just like every other sales staff, period.
Stacey Felter says law enforcement isn't breaking the law by pretending to work for the ride-hailing service while on duty.
They have every ability to do that and use any tools that they find that are necessary to.
I would expect you to say this. I would expect you to say this.
Prevent crimes, to patrol.
Although law enforcement can, McGuire questions if they should. She says she pulled over because she saw the flashing lights, but says the lift sticker made her question if she was being stopped by a real deputy.
There's people that impersonate officers all the time, and so you see it all the time in the news. So how do I know that that wasn't somebody just impersonating an officer trying to pull me over? I mean, he looked legit, but that is definitely not safe.
So I did ask the sheriff's office, what should someone do if they aren't sure they're dealing with a real deputy? A couple things.
Whoa. This second one, talking about drive slowly and in a well-lit area. Do you know how many videos I've seen where cops absolutely rail into the person for not stopping immediately? Bro, y'all setting people up for failure. That's not cool. Ask for an officer's name and badge number. They can tell you any name and any badge number, what any series of numbers. If they've done any suggestion. Look, how many digits in a police badge number? 4 to 5 digits. And it depends on when they became sworn as an officer. So it's literally just it's a number. It's not even, it's just a counter. That's however many numbers, that's what place they were sworn into. So it's not even like it's a legitimate thing. It's just what number officer they are in that area. Bruh, no, absolutely not.
One, they say to call 911. A dispatcher should be able to verify if that deputy is legit. 2, they say to drive safely and slowly to a well.
If you don't pull over for a cop immediately, they're going to want to pit maneuver you. This is not good at any. So you want me to, while I'm getting pulled over by somebody I'm unsure is a cop, you want me to call 911 and say, hey, am I getting pulled over? Can you say suspicious grounds for such and such? Why am I going to call the sheriff's office to ask if I'm being pulled over? And why do I have to verify the police? What? Drive slowly in a well-lit area. So you're saying don't stop for the cop. Just call 911 and drive slowly. What if it's dark and I'm on the interstate and there's no lights? Don't flee the stop, so drive at a pace where they can tail you. This is stupid.
Public area, don't try to flee from that stop. And they say 3, to a well, if that deputy is legit. 2, they say to drive safely and slowly to a well-lit public area. Don't try to flee from that stop. And they say 3, to ask that deputy, that officer, for their name and their badge number. Also, for reference for the story, I did reach out to Lyft.
You're not allowed to make a call when you get pulled over. So you're saying don't pull over, don't follow the rules of a traffic stop when you see the lights. Don't do that. Now I got a call to make sure that I'm being pulled over. This is dumb. You're not allowed to make calls when you're getting pulled over. They don't allow it. At least they don't allow black people to do it and Spanish people to do it. I'm supposed to get pulled over by somebody that I'm not sure is a cop or not, and then ask them for their name and badge number, which could be both random things, while on the phone with the police. I guess maybe they shouldn't be doing these underhanded methods in the first place. Maybe they should catch people the normal way when they see something.
You get comments, still waiting to hear back from them. Reporting live tonight, Rady Hildreth, Fox 35 News.
Craziness. Stay safe out here. I don't ever know what else to say. I'm perplexed by this. See you.